Hello and welcome back to Game 3. Deciding game rd2l Season 18 quarterfinals. We are here in a game number 3, boys. We have Salt Another Day versus the Majestic Testicles. In terms of bans, we see Underlord, Nightstalker and Clockwork being banned out. Ooh, a Clockwork ban. That is respect. On the Radiant side, it is Tiny, Laundred and Nature's Prophet. Also some respect. Both teams very much targeting the offlaners, feeling that if my offlaner gets a good game, we will have a good game. Treant Protector not banned, was banned the first 2 games and will be immediately snatched up. There's still Venomancer, there's still Vengeful Spirit, there's still Puck. Puck absolutely unpicked or banned in this series so far. I still think that's a tragedy.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Vengeful Spirit.
And there's the Vengeful Spirit pick. The 2 supports that were banned out in the previous 2 games now are being left in, and now the support players get to play fun OP heroes. Treant Protector though is a beast to deal with.
10 seconds
Cannot really
remaining.
say anything else. A fucking beast to deal with.
5 seconds remaining.
And they are dipping into their reserve time here. There are things like Venomancer. Ooh, they go with Nabaden. It's most likely going to be a Abaddon offlane, I would say. Has good potential against the Treant Protector. He can either shield himself or another person away from the overgrowth route.
5 seconds remaining.
But you can't shield away the Leech Seed, since that is now a debuff placed upon. It's a buff placed on the Treant Protector and not a debuff on the enemy hero or creep. How are they going to respond to this? So far we've seen and like it very much ties into this like banning of offlaners, that in the first game JD had a very good game. The second game he didn't have a bad game, but he was a bit more lost on the map in terms of what plays to make. And now both teams prioritizing drafting the offlane heroes earlier. So now we have an Abaddon and a Centaur Warrunner. Just gonna say, Centaur Warrunner, Treant Protector. That sounds like one fucking strong lane. We have Arc Warden ban, Windranger ban, Bloodseeker ban, and Tinker ban. Those bans going very, very fast. Windranger has been getting banned out now that DJ Dingus played it twice in a row. And now Radiant will pick up the Razor. It's a bit more difficult against the dire lineup already against Stampede.
Seconds remaining.
What fares good against an Abaddon offlane?
5 seconds remaining.
You could go. What could you go? A PL? I feel like PL wouldn't be doing too bad.
Radiant team pick.
It is a Warlock. Ooh, we see some great teamfight ultimate.
Venomancer.
Wait, what? There's a Venomancer being picked up. Again, that hero is normally first phase, first ban in every match. And this game, it is a 4th pick. It was not banned. It was not picked for 6 heroes.
10 seconds remaining. 5
So it
seconds
isn't a
remaining.
bad support or safe lane? Or Venomancer support? Huh. They have slows with Gale, but no real stuns apart from Venge. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, they have Hoof Stomp, which has pretty low cooldown, and they have Warlock Golem, which is huge and pretty good, I've heard. Pretty much heard. Dire dipping into the reserve time. Yeah, I think they didn't expect this Venomancer pick. And, I mean, neither did I. Which safe laner fares well against Venomancer?
Drow Ranger.
Ooh, they go with the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger surprisingly has not been banned or picked despite a Vengeful Spirit being picked up. Vengeful Spirit Drow Ranger combo is very strong. Try it out in your pubs. And but this time it's gonna be Dire with a Drow Ranger. So it's Drow Ranger Warlock against Venomancer Vengeful Spirit.
5 seconds
I don't think
remaining.
Drow's gonna have that good of a lane. Are you gonna... You can't really swap her against a Razor though.
Dire team back.
And we see a TA last ban. So Conker is still left in the pool for Sev, which is interesting to note. He was banned in both previous games. They feel like they have ways to deal with Conker apparently.
Seconds remaining.
What's gonna be the last ban for Dire here?
5 seconds
Radiant
remaining.
needs a mid.
Dire team pick.
There's an anti-mage ban. What? I think that's more just a ban to ensure that they don't pick anti-mage. Are they gonna go for something like Storm Spirit or Medusa? I would like Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit, I think, would be a good game. Like, you only have to
10
worry about Magic
seconds
Missile, and
remaining.
even that is a projectile, so...
5 seconds remaining.
What is it going to be? There it is! Ooh! Calling it out here, like a pro. What? How's Radiant going to respond to this? They need lockdown for this storm, because this storm has a pretty free game. Razor or Venomancer might have to go maybe for an
remaining.
Orchid.
5 seconds remaining.
What is it going to be here? How? Are you gonna go Slardar? I feel like Slardar wouldn't be too bad. It would be very weird in terms of lanes, but if you put, I don't know, Queen of Pain. She's a natural orchid builder. But she doesn't really offer any lockdown apart from that.
You may now select your heroes.
They go for the Phantom Lancer. Ooh. So we have an... Okay, so we have an offlane Abaddon. We have a Lava Ball Venomancer. Lava Ball so far... Lava Ball in the previous game has been playing very, very farm heavy. So his Zeus was pretty farm. So I guess that might be something that they might be doing very similarly in this game. So they're gonna have an Abaddon Venomancer against the Drow Warlock. Ooh. Poor Drow. And it's a Treant Protector Centaur versus the PL. Poor PL. Oh, I feel like both safe lanes are just getting shit upon. And it's a Storm Spirit versus Razor mid. Where are we here? What a mid matchup. Again, this is game 3. Whoever wins here, they will advance forward. Whoever loses, you will disband. Your season is over. Thank you for your contribution, but this door is the exit. Please go now. And no team wants to go out here. We will be heading into the game. That's a pretty good win rate, actually. That's a really good win rate. And the beautiful Warlock. And we are in the game. On the Radiant side, it is Salt Another Day. It is Balomus on Vengeful Spirit. Thuntard on the Phantom Lancer. It is DJ Dingus on the Razor. And it is Jarps on the Abaddon and Lava Barrel, last but not least, on the Venomancer. On the Dire side, it is JD on the Centaur Warrunner. It is Nart on the Treant Protector. It is Sev on the Storm Spirit. It is Drayden on the Warlock and Nara QD on the Drow Ranger. With a beautiful bow. Let's head into this game. Tournament lives on the line. Every mistake counts. We'll see. We'll see if Venomancer is as broken as every first phase ban makes it seem to be. And they are going to block this pole camp.
I'm really freaking out.
Oh no, the Treant Protector is freaking out. And Storm Spirit is here. Is he gonna put down a Static Remnant? Yes, he is. So he still gets the rune. So it is 2 for 2 bounty rune exchange. They got both top. And the Venomancer already Poison Sting level 1. That is gonna negate the Shadow Word quite a bit. Is it still worth it to use? So HP regen reduction 15. Is that... Does that apply? No, it's not HP regen. It is straight up spell. So that shouldn't be affected by the Poison Sting. There we see the Frost Arrows. That actually might be not too bad of a lane for the Drow Ranger. Down bottom here, PL getting the range creep denies, which is very good for him. And in mid, it is the Razor against Storm Spirit. I'm not a fan of this cosmetics, by the way. I think the sword is just too long. Far too long. Treant Protector just lurking in the woods. There's the Shadow Word now on him. And he's taking a lot of damage. Not being able to put out the harass he wish he could put out so far. Oh, now there are the right clicks onto the Warlock. Level 2 now for the Abaddon. He has shield. Gonna shield off the slow from the frost arrows. And mid lane it is 9-2 versus 8-3.
Is under attack.
Both minutes. There's a Gale onto 2 heroes and Drow Ranger. She is going to die. First blood for the Abaddon. And Drayden is gonna go down as well. There, as soon as they hit level 2, Venomous Gale and kills are happening. Rolling in. And Warlock, you have to be careful here. There is a silence. Venomous Gale is going to miss. And they get the kill on the Abaddon now for the Drow Ranger. And Drow Ranger also getting now these range creeps. Storm Spirit just getting zapped from his damage. A little bit over aggressive there from the Abaddon, and then unfortunate miss with the Venomous Gale. Up top they see the stacking happening. And there's a Gale onto this Drow Ranger. Multi-shot is going to miss. A little bit off in terms of angle. Down bottom, Treant Protector just punching whoever he can, whenever he can. With far too much base damage. And also gonna jungle at the same time. Meanwhile, this Abaddon is just under the tier 1 here. Oh, does he see this courier? Oh, he didn't. Oh, Venomous Gale again off the mark from Lava Ball. There's the multi-shot now and they have to step away from it. Shadow Word onto the Abaddon.
Invisibility.
He is gonna shield that away. There are frost arrows now onto this Venomancer. Do they have enough follow-up? Frost arrows on this Abaddon. Abaddon trying to turn it around onto this Drow Ranger. There are fatal bonds and Abaddon just exploded, but they get this kill onto this Drow Ranger. But Venomancer is gonna go down in return. So 2-for-1 exchange. A big winner is Drayden. He gets a lot of experience. And now Centaur also getting really low here. And stun on this tree. And while he's still on the tower, and he is gonna go down. Both safe laners doing much better than I expected. Centaur closing in on face boots. There is a Gale onto the Warlock, and Warlock is not gonna go down to this, but he's taking a lot of damage.
I'm really freaking out.
Bounty runes. There are 2 bounty runes for Dire, and Radiant is gonna get the 2 up top.
Tribute to my house.
Gold for me.
Is he gonna Venomous Gale this? Just for farm? No. Drayden getting some more regen. And are they gonna make this move on this Drow Ranger? There is a Gale, it is going to hit, but no follow-up. Treant Protector did pull the wave to this creep camp here now. So far everybody just keeps farming and top just keeps on fighting. There's multi-shot onto this Abaddon now. Frost Arrow are going to slow him a lot. There's a Shadow Word. Is he gonna die from this Shadow Gale onto the Warlock? And the Abaddon is very low now. Only 300 HP. Has a salve. It's most likely going to use it soon. Another Frost Arrow. And this just keeps on eating tangos. And now there are Plague Wards available. Meanwhile down here, this Centaur having a fantastic game. He has 2 Rings of Protection. Oh, and he carries out the Ring of Regen as well as the Self. And this Razor, he is farming the jungle with his passive from his ultimate. And so is the Storm Spirit, although not with his ultimate.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Frost Arrows on the Abaddon, but he just walks away slowly. PL suffering a bit, but so does the Drow Ranger. The biggest suffering, although, has been done by the Abaddon. Now did. Oh, stun is going not be in time. Nice doppelganger away. Meanwhile, up top, they get the double kill for the Drow Ranger. Who needs last hits when you can last hit heroes? 4, 2, and 1. And 1, 1, and 4 on the Warlock. Doing very good so far. And up top they did get the Drow Ranger. And it just seems to be like a constant bloodbath up here. But Warlock already has his level 6. He needs some mana items though to use that ultimate. Living armor now available from the Treant. That's gonna help out this top lane a lot.
Put it out of your mind.
Now it is this Venomancer pushing in with Plague Wards. And it's going to be difficult for this Drow Ranger to make a push onto this tier 1. It's just going to turn around and attack the... Oh, the multi-shot off the mark there. Gale is going to hit on the Warlock, but it is just level 1. It does not deal enough damage. Face Boots now finished for the Abaddon, and he has nearly hit level 6. Now a TP cancelled by Drayden. And they have a Storm Spirit here. They want to dive this. Oh, but PL already TP'd out. They saw him. They saw the Storm Spirit, I assume. Or they just were worried about what was happening.
That's what happens when I rush.
Radiant's bottom tower
So
is
PL was forced out of his lane. Is jungling now. That should enable this Treant to come top and help the Drow to make this push onto this tier 1 and kill all the Plague Wards. That's gonna be Drayden's duty. And Shadow Ward. Gale off the mark, but the multi-shot shooting so many heroes. Does he have enough mana? Doesn't have enough mana for his ultimate. And there's the borrowed time being triggered. But he is now under tower here. And he is gonna go down. Sharps a bit over aggressive. They're not respecting the damage coming out from this Drow Ranger and this Treant Protector. Now Storm Spirit is gonna find the kill on the PL as well, and now they get this bounty rune. There's a multi-shot slowing them down, but it is mostly to secure the outpost. And meanwhile Centaur, he's like, there are other heroes in this game? Question mark. Abaddon is now top here. They get the outpost already. Is Centaur going to TP? Nice ultimate from Drayden onto 3 heroes with Fatal Bonds. Razor taking so much damage. Treant also getting low. Venomancer is already... They lose the Treant there. And Razor just wants to retreat now. Abaddon did go down in the end. And it was a 2-for-1 exchange, and they did use their Warlock ultimate. The Golem getting low. That's a lot of gold if you give that away. That's 100 gold for the Razor. That's gonna go towards his Yasha.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is
there's a
under
TP
attack.
away from the Drow Ranger. She wants to push now this bottom tower. Gale onto the Centaur. Centaur is very tanky. He has a Hood of Defiance as well as Shadow Warded. There's the Poison Nova. Stun onto 2 heroes. Treant Protector is here. Living Armor onto the Centaur. And Centaur does not take damage. In fact, he regens through this. And do they find this PL as well? There's another Phantom Lance for Spirit Lance forward, and they're turning this around onto the Treant Protector. And now Centaur is taking damage. Razor is here. He's putting the horse on a leash, and the horse has been slain after being put on a leash.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now that they're attacking this tier 1, meanwhile Drow Ranger attacking the tier 1 down bottom. And Storm Spirit being mid, I farm.
Dire structures are fortified.
12 minutes in it. It's a 3k lead now for Dire. And in terms of net worth, I am a bit worried about this Abaddon and this PL, especially this Abaddon. We said the first game Sharps had trouble making an influence in that game, and it feels a bit similar so far. He has been getting kills, not gonna lie, he has been doing that, and we'll see now if he's gonna be able to continue to do that. They are gonna go onto this Treant Protector. They find him with the Wave of Terror, but there's a Shadow Word to keep him afloat. There's a Nature's Grasp onto two heroes, stun onto the Centaur. But Drow Ranger has arrived now. She TP'd to the shrine and stampede forward. There's an overgrowth. Borrow time activated by the Abaddon. And Storm Spirit also getting involved now, storming forward. PL, that's just illusions. They actually, they might have thought it was real since it took more damage from an illusion ring. Oh, there is a broom handle for the Treant Protector. Why does he need more damage? He has 119 damage with no damage items. No damage items. 119 damage. Well, with the broom handle. That's one damage item. Good fight there from the Dire. Storm Spirit getting involved only when he knows he can get sure kills. He has finished his Kaya now. Good ways towards his Bloodstone. Drow Ranger has finished her Dragonlance and has an Ironwood tree. Easy stats for her. Up top, Centaur. It's gonna go into a blink after the Hood of Defiance. And Radiant does not want to defend their tier 1 in mid. This Venomancer has now a Veil of Discord, so it's gonna be amplifying a lot of magic damage. Oh, damage from spells, it's now, not magic damage necessarily. There is a blink now by the Centaur. I'm a bit worried about that. They might just start pushing now and running over this PL, who still needs to farm. PL, he has his 2 Blades of Alacrity, getting kind of close to his Diffusal Blade. I'm actually surprised. He is 5th in terms of net worth, but he is not too far behind. Now bounties are getting picked up. Outposts not gonna get controlled yet by Dire. And Dire is gonna control both bottom runes, and up top it will be Abaddon taking them away. Centaur is gonna take away the outpost. They were ready to spring that trap with Centaur. They hoped somebody was TPing into that outpost. There is a smoke now by the Abaddon and the Razor. I like this. They need to make space for their PL. PL just farm in the woods. We will make space for you. Abaddon is gonna go for a pipe. They're not gonna find the Drow Ranger. She was at the the far left camp, far right. I still can't differentiate those two. Imp Claw now found by the PL.
Radiant's bottom tower
In terms of neutral items, we see Imp Claw on the Radiant side. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, it is the Growth Bow, but no other tier 2 items yet. Does Radiant want to defend this tier 2 here? They are pushing out this top wave with the Abaddon quite well. There's a Wave of Terror and a Plague Ward. It is gonna get annoying. It's only level 2 Plague Ward yet, but it's already so much harder to deal with. And they do want to defend this tower. There's a blink on the Centaur. Wave of Terror forward. They also connect with that Drow Ranger. PL is here as well. If they see this PL, blink cancelled on the Centaur with the Plague Ward, and they are moving in nice overgrowth onto 2 heroes, and they stampede. Warlock Golem used onto 4 heroes here, and Storm Spirit is gonna zip in. They find the Razor. Storm Spirit is gonna go forward toward the PL. PL trying to take care of the Drow Ranger, but gets the Storm Spirit kill. Drow Ranger not gonna be able to fight this PL. PL getting a double kill here, and it looks like a very good fight for Radiant. They're turning this around. Ultra kill for the PL. He just has had his diffusal blade delivered, and he already nearly finished his Yasha. What a huge fight for Radiant here. It was a nice Warlock ultimate, but there wasn't enough follow-up. This Centaur Warrunner, his Blink Dagger getting cancelled by the Plague Wards over and over again was very disastrous for his team. Drake, you're getting swapped and you're dead. Goodbye. A bit of an optimistic TP is what I call that. And do they find the Treant Protector here? Storm Spirit is here. He hasn't finished his Bloodstone yet. Living Armor to keep this tower alive a little bit longer. And they are now taking this tower down. Another Living Armor, Nature's Grasp. Just anything to prolong it. And Radiant, they're gonna continue pushing here for this tier 2. Is Dire going to defend this?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gale off the mark here, but Plague Ward is spotting him out. He doesn't have his level 10 yet. Stun and Treant Protector has been found out. Wicked sick for this PL now. He is 8-1-1. And there is a Stampede, and Storm Spirit is gonna go in. He is half health now and has to get away. Blink Dagger cancelled once again. And Drow Ranger, she is getting focused by this PL. And she cannot deal enough damage with the multi-shot to clear through the illusions yet. And we see another 2 heroes going down this PL. I said they don't really have an answer for the Storm Spirit, but it also seems like they don't really, that the Dire doesn't really have an answer for the PL. This Drow Ranger is not dealing enough damage. She only has 1 Wraith Band. Maybe she needs 5. Bloodstone finished now for the Storm Spirit. He is gonna go to get an outpost right at the 20-minute mark. And they are not going to TP to it looks like. That's very good. They lose their tier 2 in exchange for it. But at least they get experience. Oh, are they also getting this one here? They will! Both outposts controlled by Dire. Very good play there. Heads up play there. And they are getting, it looks like 2 or 3 bounty runes. Despite just having lost the team fight and losing their tier 2. But they stole away both outposts from the Radiant in the last 20 seconds. Phantom Lancer getting close to his Manta style, only needing 300 more. Oh, he sees the Storm Spirit. The Storm Spirit is just going to zip away. Not going to be enough diffusal damage to take away all of the mana from Storm Spirit. But the PL, if he gets on top of the Storm Spirit with 1 or 2 lockdowns, Storm Spirit will not have mana and will not be able to do anything. Doppelganger to dodge the Spirit Ball Lightning fall coming in. And Radiant is pushing this tier 2 top now. Last outer tower for the Dire side. Do they want to defend this? There is Invis now on this tree, and there's a Stampede Rock onto the PL. They find the Razor there, and Drow is putting in her damage. She is getting Spirit Link, and they get the Razor. They also gonna get this Venomancer, and PL, he is just gonna doppelganger away. They also get the Vengeful Spirit. 3 heroes dead. They defended. They lost the tier 2, but they got 3 heroes in return. Treant Protector lost his courier due to Venomancer wards being incredibly obnoxious. So good fight there for Dire, showing some life. Also Bloodstone charges. He is now at 17. Having 33 mana regen per second. Down bottom, it is Abaddon. He has a Dragon Scale. He has a Pipe. It's gonna go for his Heaven's Halberd next. Warlock gonna go for a Force Staff. Centaur. It's gonna go for the Crimson Guard to negate the damage of the PL. Drow Ranger. It's gonna go straight BKB to deal with the PL. I'm not sure about this choice. Treant Protector is gonna go for the Meteor Hammer. And Storm Spirit is gonna go for a BKB. I like this choice on him. I like this choice on him a lot. I'm not so sure about the Drow Rangers. I kind of feel like you need more damage, but at the same time, if you just survive, you deal a lot more damage. So I guess that's the thinking. And you had just lost 2 team fights, so going for a safer route. Actually, getting a Vambrace, that's really good. Now I like the BKB. Vambrace providing a lot of rat attributes. Of your stat attribute, and I like that choice now. In terms of items, we see Clumsynet, Imclaw, and Aquila for Radiant, and for Dire it is the Dragon Scale. Wait. Oh no! Oh no! This Dragon Scale doesn't. You don't own that. It was stolen. Dragon Scale stolen by the Abaddon. And Centaur as well as Storm Spirit making some split push happening here. But TPing away well ahead of time. Are they gonna try to get any kill here on this Venomancer? So.
Double damage.
The game has slowed down quite significantly. And PL has gotten his Manta now. Storm Spirit has a Growth Bow. And he has Living Armor now. Clumsynet is gonna miss. There's a TP from the Vengeful Spirit down bottom. And Radiant controlling both outposts now. But it is 24 minutes. So well before the time that outposts give experience. Oh, this sentry quite out of range. Storm Spirit, is he gonna get found here by the Razor? Razor can't really kill him by himself though. And Bounty Runes, it looks like it will be a 3-for-1 for Radiant. Craggy Coat found by the Storm Spirit. That's a lot of armor. And it is gonna get given to the Centaur. Centaur now being very tanky. 2,500 health, has finished the Crimson Guard. As well as the Meteor Hammer being finished on the Treant Protector. That's gonna make pushing out the lanes a lot easier. Yeah, you missed the wave there, buddy. Ah, there it is. Meteor waving the wave. The best feeling as a Treant Protector, I feel like. Phantom Lancer has a Basher now. Oh, he finds the Centaur. Bashing up. There's a... Doesn't have mana for stun anymore. Crimson Guard is activated. There's the rock being dropped, but to no avail. Centaur, he can't use Stampede. There, now Pipe is being used. Overgrowth And Storm Spirit is here now. They lost their Warlock, but he already used his ultimate. BKB is used by both Drow as well as the Storm Spirit. Do they get this PL? PL is silenced. Swap out from the Vengeful Spirit. Heads up play there by Venge. There's a 3-man stomp. They find the Razor. There's a Stampede used. 3-man silence. Are they finding any more kills here? They got the Razor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Very, very close there on this PL. If this PL would have died, that would have been huge.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That bash right at the exact right time for Centaur to lose enough mana to not be able to use anything. Nice praying to RNGs there by Thuntard.
Regeneration.
And there's now an enchanted quiver on the Venomancer. As well as a mech. He's gonna go into a Guardian Greaves next, it looks like. Drow Ranger, she has her BKB now. In terms of levels, Dire is ahead in levels, in experience, actually quite far ahead. In gold, it is dead close. 400 gold difference, that's nothing. That's 8 creep kills, that's 2 hero kills. Or 1 hero kill, depending on the hero. Storm Spirit has found a Mindbreaker. It's gonna silence some more heroes. And silence... After Phantom Lancer has used his Manta style, he has to be careful to not get silenced and then stunned. Razor is gonna try to go for this outpost here. They find the Drow. She has a Hurricane Pike. There's the leash. And is she... Overgrowth not gonna be in range. There has to be a Stampede used. And Drow, is she still going to die here? She has living armor. No, it's not enough. Drow Range is still gonna go down here. And the stun from the Vengeful Spirit. They also lose the Treant Protector. And Storm Spirit has to be careful. Zips away a long way. He's out of mana now, but he survives.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They are pushing now high ground. There's no Drow Ranger for another 30 seconds. He doesn't have the gold for it, I assume. Yes. But there are no creep waves thanks to the Storm Spirit. What a game we have on our hands. And this is game 3. Radiant is gonna go into the Roshan pit now. They have a 1k lead. Is Dire gonna be aware of this? Starting to put down Plague Wards. And PL is here now. Closing in on his Abyssal Blade. Dire does not seem to be aware of that. They are focusing on the outposts. They get at least one. But Roshan is falling down rather quickly. And they are not going to be in time to react to this. And it is an Aegis on the Razor now. Razor who has his Sunshine Yasha, who's gonna go into Butterfly next. There are no good MKB carriers apart from Drow Ranger. And Drow Ranger, she's gonna go she has a Maelstrom into Mjolnir and Aghanim's Scepter. The Aghanim's bonus still the multi-shot. Storm Spirit has a quickening charm. Now he is gonna go into an Orchid next. Even more silences. So like when PL mantas off the first silence, you just silence him again. Yeah, just fucking do it again. They are doing a good way of avoiding fights on Dire when they don't want to fight. feels like. This Drow Ranger has to be careful here. Abaddon is here. He has a clumsy net. She doesn't have multi-shot for another 20 seconds. Closing in on the level 20 talent. Is she gonna go for the multi-shot damage or the silence? And we have a pause. That is gonna give good opportunity to look at items. So we have the Guardian Greaves now on the Venomancer together with the Spirit Vessel. The Force Staff on the Vengeful Spirit, Mindbreaker and Abyssal Blade on the PL. Heaven's Halberd on the Abaddon. Meanwhile, on the dire side, it is the Vambrace Maelstrom. This Drow is starting to hurt. The Storm Spirit has BKB, Mindbreaker, and his Bloodstone. JD, he has Crimson Guard, he has Pipe. Oh, we are back from the pause. Ooh, didn't even notice. I am very used to the pauses taking a long time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now Abaddon is pushing in mid here, and Dire are not responding quite yet. There is a silence, and they lost their tier 3. Heaven's Halberd on the Drow Ranger, and they lost their Ranger Axe already. Ranger Axe is gone. Overgrowth dodged by the Doppelganger. There is the Warlock Golem onto 3 ultimates. There's the Fatal Bond, and PL is dead. He used his Abyssal Blade too late, and he is dead. And now Dire is gonna be in full pursuit. There is a leash onto this Centaur, and this Razor is dealing a lot of damage, but they've lost their PL. There's a multi-shot, and this Abaddon, he is gonna go. It has his borrowed time still. Gonna get back to full health, but he is gonna go down. Vengeful Spirit was being catched up by the Storm Spirit, and Storm Spirit's 20 Bloodstone charges now. We see this PL, if he's uncontested, he deals a lot of damage, but
It's a
when he gets focused, he's dead. He didn't really go any defensive items, and he is gonna go for a Butterfly next, but I really feel he needs the heart. The damage from this Dire lineup is kinda insane now. We see 5,000 damage by the Drow Ranger. That's as much damage as I do when I'm Chen in the entire game. And a very good fight there for Dire. Nice Warlock ultimate by Warlock. Drow Ranger has finished now the Mjolnir. He's gonna go into an Aghanim Scepter. Centaur, he's gonna go into a Lotus Orb. Treant Protector, he also is gonna go into a Lotus Orb. He already bought the Plate Mail. It's gonna make him a lot tankier. Just gonna Nature's Grasping the wave. There is a Abaddon down here. Both outputs being controlled by Radiant, but Dire has been very good at finding those at the exactly right time. Blink away from the center as soon as he saw the Abaddon, and there's a clumsy net. Meanwhile, they found the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger has to BKB away. She TP'd away. And the rest of his team was fighting now. Treant Protector is getting focused. Nice stomp there by Centaur, but you don't have the damage from the Drow Ranger. Drow didn't stop her TP out after the team found her, but now there is a good silence onto multiple heroes. They only lost the Treant. That could have been a lot worse. Drow said, "Bye bitches, I'm out." And the rest of the team was, if you want to fight. They're actually smoking up. Are they gonna catch Radiant off guard here? They have the Warlock ultimate. Is there gonna be a stop? Nice 2-man hoof stomp. Aegis just ran out. There's the ultimate, and Venomancer is down. There is the static link onto Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger has to be careful. Double Force Staff away. They get the PL. GG branch is getting planted. And Razor, he is gonna go down here as well. He doesn't have Aegis anymore. Aegis ran out right before this fight started. Abaddon is gonna go down as well. What a play there by Dire.
Love this part.
They were like, they're not gonna assume us we wanna fight. We gotta fucking fight them. What a play. Whoever made the call for that smoke, heads up to you. Like, what the fuck? That's playing to win. That's playing to win. What a fight from Dire. They get the PL first. Then Venomancer and the PL. Venomancer feels kind of negated just by the pipe of insight. Centaur Warrunner getting close to the Lotus Orb now. And it is a 5k lead now for Dire. And Phantom Lancer is gonna go for a BKB next. He is getting controlled by the Centaur a lot. And the Warlock ultimate, but that still goes through BKB. Can't do anything about that. Storm Spirit, 24 Bloodstone charges, 5, 1 and 10. Has not died with the Bloodstone since. Centaur Warrunner has finished now the Lotus Orb. Phantom Lancer has hit level 20. In terms of levels, we see Dire far ahead of the Radiant. Radiant has been 5-manning a lot. That's why that is. Treant Protector level 19. Hitting level 20 soon. And there is Razor here to deal with the creep wave, but he's gonna try to find the Treant since the Plasma Field would reveal him. But there's a smoke up by Radiant now. They find the Storm Spirit. They find him with the net, but he is gonna activate his BKB and try to fight this Venom. Vengeful Spirit is getting low now, and he is gonna ball lightning away as soon as the BKB ended. Just ensure that you're alpha. That's all what he wanted to do. And this Treant Protector just so annoying. He keeps on pushing in this lane. He should TP out now. Oh, and he is. Oh, he forced literally everybody to this bottom lane. And this, hey, I'm gonna go top and do the exact same thing. See ya, fuckers. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Careful, yeah. Nart, we all saw it. I apologize. Should not have focused on you at that point. This Treant Protector, he's nearly finished his Lotus Orb. There is a ward here that is spotting him out. Meteor Hammer, planting down. And Abaddon is here. There is the net onto the Treant Protector, and Treant Protector is gonna get found here. He has his living armor. He is very tanky. A Gale, and the Venom wards, and the Abyssal Blade, and he is dead. Goodbye, Tree. But again, it was 3, now 4 people up top. Now Dire can go for this bottom outpost.
I'm getting a second wind.
Regeneration for the Storm Spirit. Just using it for all the efficiency with farming. There's a BKB now on Razor with the Butterfly. Phantom Lancer, he is going for a Satanic next. Not Butterfly and not Heart.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Drow Ranger, she has her Aghanim Scepter now. So dealing a lot of damage if she's uncontested. She went for the 35% multi-shot damage. Illusionist Cape and Timeless Relic. Timeless Relic found by the PL. Looks very close at first glance. Invisibility Rune for Centaur. Is he gonna be able to set something up here? He needs his whole team. Drayden has a Force Staff, has a Glimmer Cape. Invisibility Rune is still here. And he is gonna reveal himself. Haste room now for the PL. Who got the Timeless Relic? That's actually on the Venomancer. Oh, damn. Oh, it doesn't. Does it say? I mean, that is gonna increase that a lot. Oh, Havoc Hammer. For the Storm Spirit, and they are going to smoke up. Are they going to find somebody here? I don't think Venomancer is enough of a target. Vengeful Spirit. Is she going to break the smoke? Did they see that? No, there is an Abaddon here. And they find the Vengeful Spirit Overgrowth, and there is already borrowed time being used by the Abaddon, and the Abaddon is gonna go down here as well. Is BKB used by the Drow Ranger though? And the Abaddon is still alive. There's a stun now, and now he will go down. He's very tanky. Very tanky. He has a flat. And Storm Spirit is gonna go back to base to deal with the top lane.
Under attack.
Drow Ranger going for a butterfly next. There is a butterfly on the razors, and he's gonna go into a satanic. Looking for that lifesteal flicker found now by Venomancer. What a game 3 we have on our hands here. Oh, Silence did miss, but there's a stun now onto the PL, into the rock. And do they have enough damage here? Jump in from the Storm Spirit, and PL is dead. Venomancer is gonna go down as well. And the Vengeful Spirit just showed herself with that wave of terror, and she is not gonna go down. Storm Spirit didn't have enough mana to pursue further, but they are gonna go for Roshan. It is a DD on the Drow Ranger. And PL doesn't have buyback. Those are the things that matter now. PL doesn't have buyback. And this Roche is dead. This Roche is done. And it is an Aegis on the Storm Spirit. And jeez, for the Drow. 11k lead now for Radiant. Dire. 11k lead for the Majestic Testicles. They are gonna get this free gold in terms of tier 2 towers. Treant being like, I'll show you tower. I'll put a meteor hammer down. This Drow hits so fast. PL is still dead for another 20 seconds. They have a buyback on Venomancer, but he doesn't have his ultimate, so this is not really worth it. And they are gonna get this tier 3. Illusion Escape.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Net on. Net backwards again. with the Lotus Orb. And they are gonna take away the shrine. Very heads up play that they went just down mid, taking tier 3 and then taking away the shrine, taking away all the map control. Now only a tier 2 left standing for Radiant.
Radiant's top shrine.
Now the Storm Spirit has a Shiva's Guard. Drow Ranger can buy her a butterfly, but wants to save her buyback. Gets the 3-man Silence Gush. It's level 25 now, 40% cooldown reduction. But Storm Spirit has to be careful here. He used Static Link. That's a 25-second cooldown. Do they want to fight this now? Storm Spirit has hit level 25, so his Static Remnants are here now. There's the multi-shot. Clearing out anything of a creep wave. It's 14k lead now. Storm Spirit going for the Bounty Rune. And Treant going for the one up top. 3 Bounty Runes for Dire. 15k lead now. Oh, he has to be careful now, and he is gonna TP. Does Vengeful Spirit find him? Oh, close. That was actually... Vengeful Spirit going for a Rod of Atos. Has a Force Staff. I feel like I've never looked at her the entire game. Centaur Warrunner also hit level 25. It is a 4.25 second stun. So fucking long. We see none of Radiant has hit 25. Meanwhile, Dire on all the cores have hit 25. But anything that matters is buybacks now. It's about these good team fights when you can force out the buyback. Ooh, Minotaur Horn. Plus 20 strength, not maybe the best on Drow Ranger, but the spell immunity. Actually, for the Centaur Warrunner, that's gonna be very good. Craggy Coat. Drayden is getting all the neutralizers. He has a Brewman. He has a Vampire. He has an Ironwood Tree. He has a Craggy Coat. Every time somebody's like, I don't need this anymore, Drayden's like, I'll take it. And they're taking down this tier 2. There's still an Aegis on this Storm Spirit. Still available for another minute and a half. Do they still want to push this? Doesn't really look like it.
Here I am. Let the fun begin.
They're pushing down mid now. And the question is, what can Radiant do? Phantom Lancer has now his Satanic and the Witless Shaco. Now he has 4,000 HP. Is that gonna be enough? That's the question. If he can survive, that's good. If he can't, that's bad. That's my analysis right here. If he survive, good. If he don't, bad. They are going to focus on this melee rax, and Drow Ranger hits very hard. They are taking this melee rax. That is going to hit back onto the Abaddon with the Lotus Orb. Aegis did run out now, and Stampede to secure a safe retreat. They don't wanna risk it. This is game 3. It is their tournament lives. And what a game 3 it is. 48 minutes. Dire definitely in the lead right now. But all it takes is one team fight. All it takes is Radiant getting on top of the Drow Ranger and killing her. I don't think they have enough damage with just the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit has the Scythe of Vice now. Is he gonna find the Abaddon here? No, they just avoided each other. He's literally in the midst of all of the enemy the enemy team. There's a Hex from the Venomancer. And is this gonna be enough? There's the Abyssal Blade, and this Storm Spirit went down. Hex on the Venomancer. He is so fucking farmed. More farmed than the Abaddon. And they are gonna go down bottom. Down the lane. They want to force out this buyback. Is it gonna be enough to force out this buyback? Backdoor protection is still here. Don't have a creep wave right now. It will come any second. Still 1 minute without Storm Spirit. And the creep wave is here now. There's an overgrowth. There's the Warlock ultimate and buyback from the Storm Spirit. They already lost the Venomancer on the Radiant side, and Razor is getting low. BKB as well as Minotaur Horn used, I think, by the Storm Spirit. And Centaur, he's just stunning everybody. There's a Meteor Hammer coming down, and PL he is getting focused, and he dies. And now they focus their attention towards this Abaddon. He cannot do nothing else but just net people. He doesn't have borrowed time anymore, and he is gonna go down. Buyback used by the Storm Spirit, but they get the kills. They get the PL, they get the Abaddon, and they get the Venomancer. Are they going to be able to force out any buybacks? Drow Ranger already. Boots of travels to top wave. And this is a huge wave. They don't have the best wave clear. Drow Ranger not going to go to the high ground alone though. That'd be a little bit dangerous. Meteor Hammer, just a creep wave. And now they want to take this top lane. Or there's a buyback from the Abaddon. Is this going to be good enough? It doesn't look like it. 30 more seconds without the PL. There is the buyback from the PL. Hex onto the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger still Hex. There's the link. Overgrowth onto 2 heroes. And Drow Ranger is out. She is going to TP out Abyssal Blade onto the Warlock. But that's all you're going to get. And he is going to Glimmer Cape away. Is it going to be enough? Are they going to find the Treant Protector? No. And this Drayden? Is he going to get out of here?
Gather darkness.
Nice play. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's some balls. They all TP'd out. They all got out. They all got out. They all got out. And it was a buyback on the PL, on the Abaddon, on the Venomancer. Now they're going into Roshan. Are they going to be able to take this? Is Dire aware of this happening? There's an Aghanim Scepter now on the Storm Spirit, so his Electric Vortex is now even more potent, especially around Roche. But this Roche is going down very, very fast. I don't think they are... You are not in time, guys.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
And now you smoke up? I mean, it worked the last time. But... they didn't really expect Radiant to go straight into Roche. Is it tier 3 going down here? Not quite. It's like 1 or 2 more hits from. But they find the Abaddon here. He doesn't have buyback. He has a borrowed time available. He needs to use it. There it is used. There's a stun. A very long stun. Gale onto the Treant Protector. Swap out to save him. Poison Nova, but now Vengeful Spirit is gonna go down. And there's the Warlock ultimate on absolutely nobody. And they still lose the Abaddon. And Vengeful Spirit is gonna go down as well. Abaddon is dead for 110 seconds. Is this gonna be the time? We are experiencing quite some lag here. Not even the game can handle it anymore. I'm joking, it's just my engine being incredibly bad. And they have to deal with this top wave though. They are cutting it now, and there is a creep wave coming in mid, and they are taking this tier 3. There is a glyph available. Their golems are in the base. Meteor Hammer. PL is still strong. He has his Manta Style. He's gonna go for, but this shit, this Drow Ranger did hard. Holy shit. Fucking shit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This Drow Ranger hits so fucking hard. They take the range racks, they take the melee racks, and it's still 50 seconds before Abaddon is back. Drow Ranger has to be careful here. She is pretty alone on here. Gets over the cliff. Has to use her BKB. There's no Abyssal Blade. But there is this jump in from the Storm Spirit. Is it going to be enough to get them away from the Drow Ranger? It sure looks like it. They are focusing now on the Warlock. But now Razor is getting low. He eats the cheese. There, Phantom Lancer. He is getting really low hit. Drow Ranger just keeps on hitting. There's a Stampede being used. Satanic. But it is not enough. Razor has to buy back. PL is getting low. But it's back in the base. Buyback used by Razor. That is now 4 heroes without buyback. Venomancer and all of that went down. And Dire very comfortable now at a 24k lead.
Regeneration.
Drayden found a regeneration rune. He's gonna go for a refresher orb next. Actually getting pretty close to that. And Centaur Warrunner has an axe now. So does the Treant. Treant is gonna start planting ice in the forest. The map control for Dire is gonna explode. There's a smoke up by Radiant. If they find a kill here, that would be phenomenal. Stamp. Oh, he has an Aghanim's Blessing now on Centaur Warrunner. He has buyback as well. Oh, they just missed him. Do they find the Storm Spirit again? Storm Spirit. Oh, he's jumping to the exactly right place and he's away. Oh. That was so close. Storm Spirit wouldn't have had buyback. Try levels. We haven't hit level 30s yet. And it is 2 lanes of Rax advantage for Dire. They mostly only have to care about bottom lane in terms of pushing, because that's the only lane where it's normal creeps versus normal creeps. Which hero is that? Oh, it's Gyro with a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll! Oh, maybe he's a big fan of Gyro. That's why they banned Gyro. Oh, do they find this Abaddon here? Stun onto the Abaddon. Is there any jump from the Storm Spirit? There it is. And there's an Electric Vortex and Drow Ranger. And Borrowed Time is available. Hex. And he knows he's done for. And there is another net being used, but Abaddon is down. He doesn't have buyback. His buyback is coming up right about when his death timer is up. 30k lead now for the Dire. But it all comes down. Can PL get on top of this Drow Ranger together with the Razor? Can they take out this Drow Ranger? Tier 3 took one look at Centaur and file. Meteor Hammer. And it is gonna be Megas. Radiant is up against Mega Creeps and they are gonna go for the throne now. 1 minute without Abaddon. Jump in from the Storm Spirit. Just wants to bait out some spells. They're going on to this illusion. And Vengeful Spirit already there. Bites back. Godlike. And PL is dead. 2 minutes without the PL. Can Razor do it? He is getting hexed. Multi-shot by the Drow Ranger. And Razor is getting low. He is dealing a lot of damage, but it just isn't quite enough. He has a flicker and he is gonna go down. And Radiant is dead. Well played. Well, GG. Well played. Well played, everybody. What a game 3. 58 minutes. Good luck further, Majestic Testicles. I'll see you guys in the semi-finals.